So I was just browsing, through the social media web when I came up on the announcement that apparently it's being made clear that Daniel pretty much is not in the future plans of WWE. Daniel Bryan, that is, Bryan Danielson, and that it looks like perhaps he won't be resigning with the company. Like, basically there's no movement on either side or vice versa, or something's going on. And basically because of this, it seems that it's more than likely Daniel wants to head someplace else and wrestle someplace else. He has made it clear that he would like to end his career back on the indie scene, and just hang him up after that. But it's but here's the situation though with this. Daniel, he might be able to sign with another company, but I don't think he's going to be able to sign a deal that's going to allow him to be full-time with that company in any capacity. Mostly if it's a company on a rival major cable network, due to the fact that he's with Total Bellas. And I know some people will say that, well, that doesn't mean anything. He can be on Total Bellas, but he'd still be contractually allowed to wrestle someplace else. That's true, but Total Bellas is a WWE show. And believe it or not, it's a huge hit for the E! Network. And it's seen on Peacock, that has WWE Network. So it'd be kind of awkward. But yeah, right now, Bryan Danielson, his future's kind of up in the air right now because, he seemingly, doesn't really want to go back to WWE just yet, in any capacity. And it does open the door for him to potentially go elsewhere if he chooses to do so. But the complication, like I said on that, is he appears on a regular basis on the Total Bellas show, which is a spin-off of Total Divas, which are both under the WWE banner. So either he has to be cut out of Total Bellas, just like Moxley was cut out of Total Divas along with Renee when he left for AEW and New Japan and all that. Unless Daniel agrees not to appear on Total Bellas and Total Divas, which I think is going to be impossible since he is Bree's husband. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. Now, there is a good chance that, they're just allowing this to come out there, like WWE and Daniel Bryan, certain parties in WWE and along with Daniel Bryan are letting this information leak out or be spread out there amongst everybody to kind of throw us off at the fact that maybe he has signed a contract and maybe it is the contract he wants. It's just, they don't want us to know about it because nowadays, you can't really keep a secret, in this business, away from the fans without someone like Sean Ross Sapp or Mike Johnson, a PW insider, finding out about it. So maybe it's a swerve. We don't know. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're swerving us. Maybe they're swerving the insiders to keep them off track so that they don't, spoil the fact that Daniel's still with WWE or he's signed a new contract, or the contract he's been wanting to sign with them that will allow him to compete in Japan, once in a while. But, we'll just have to, see what updates are giving throughout the next couple of months. I mean, Tony Khan did say a big name, a big, huge surprise was coming, bigger than, Christian Cage, bigger than Malachi Black, bigger than Sting in a way, believe it or not. So we'll see if, Daniel Bryan Danielson is that major surprise that Tony Khan mentioned, or again, if, due to the complications that, Daniels would, appears regularly on Total Bellas and Total Divas, that if perhaps this is all a swerve and they're just trying to keep all the fans, including those that report this, like Mike Johnson and Sean Ross Sapp, kind of out on the loop, so they don't spoil the fact that he's probably going to or has already resigned. But let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. But what are your thoughts? Do you think Daniel's going to go someplace else, like it's being reported? Or do you think he has signed with WWE, but they're keeping it on the down low to kind of keep, everybody off course? Like I said, people like Mike Johnson and Sean Ross Sapp, that would let that information leak out. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the description, in the comment section, I should say, as well as in the live chat during the premiere. Like the video, and I will talk to y'all later.